Welcome dear students, Dr. Amit Lall this side again. When you guys will be watching this video, you will be left out with 35 days for the 9th February NEET MDS 2024 exam. I hope the exam dates are according to your own interest. But as of now, the tentative date and the final date which we have is 9th February only. So let's start with what exactly you need to do in these last 35 days. First thing first is revise what you have been reading all through the year, what you have been studying, what you have been making notes, revising the content. You have already started, and many of you have already completed once or twice the revision. Keep on doing that. Don't lose track of that just because your friend, your enemy, anybody on YouTube guides you to do something new, something else. No, not at all. Ultimately, what will benefit you most is the theory which you have read entire year, the concepts which you have built from that theory, and the questions you have practiced based on those theory and concepts, including the facts and figures which were told along with. This is most important thing, to consolidate the information you have studied all through the year. Like we always tell our students to keep on revising your own lecture notes, that is your own handwritten notes, so much time, so many times, that a day will come when one day before the exam you will be able to revise your entire compendium of all 19 subjects in one single day. Or simplifying, like, it should be so much of revision of your own notes, you should be able to revise your entire register in just 1 to 2 hours maximally. That is something which you have to achieve. Still have time, keep on reading your own content rather than hunting, hopping, jumping to some new things which you have never ever heard of. Don't leave your weak links again and again. If the topic is important, you know by now the questions are being attracted from that topic, and that topic is your weak link. Maybe any subject, whether a major subject like all final year oral path, OMR, medicine, surgery, and add biochem, and add pharmac, or a minor subject like patho, micro, physio, biochem, DA, and DH. Anything it is, just read it. If you have to devote 1 or 2 extra hours covering those weak links in this month of January, do it without wasting any more time and without going to the exam hall with that doubt in your mind and by keeping fingers crossed on the day of exam कि इसमें से questions नहीं आने चाहिए. Rather, I would say जो भी weak link है, जो भी weak topic है, suppose you are afraid of casting procedures and casting defects in dental materials, watch that lecture again if required, read your notes again if required, solve some questions based on that. Now, don't postpone it, don't go to exam hall without reading such an important topic, because you know at least 1, 2, or 3 questions will be there in the exam on this topic. Okay, it is going to be very dangerous if you are aiming for a top slot rank. Practice solve a lot of MCQs. MCQs, you have PYQs, you have already downloaded from the app. Tests, a lot of tests are being there in your app. Practice from those tests. Solve MCQs again and again, which I tell you, don't cram them. I bet you can note down in golden words, put it on your wall. Crammed question will never help you on the day of exam. The questions which you are solving, maybe you are one student is cramming 1000 MCQs a day, and you on other hand are solving 500 MCQs a day. You will be having a better rank for sure in the exam on the exam day. Have trust in that. Or some other sources, like you have MCQ guides, you have MCQ books, you have been circling that content. Anything you have been circling so far, just this is the time to revise only that circled portion. No need to revise your entire MCQ book now, right? Now, after this, what else in these 35 days you should do? I have broken down into 3 simple thought process called ABC. First one is biological clock. If you have still not converted your biological clock, tamed it according to the exam timings, you will be in some trouble. We have been telling you the day the exam notification came out, Usually the exam timings are 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 10:30 to 1:30, right? 10 a.m. means you have to wake up 6 o'clock on the day of exam. You have to reach the exam hall by 7:30. Worst case scenario, 8 p.m. is the last entry, 8 a.m. Okay, so it means you have to be an early riser. For that, you have to be an early sleeper. So change your biological clock. It will take a month to get accustomed to all those who are night walkers, right? Then simulate your mock test. Now is the time, if you haven't done so, all the mock tests which you are giving on bds2mds.com, start giving on the laptop or computer and give it in a proper format. Don't have pen and paper in front of you because NEET will not give you. Just create a simulation of what you are going to do on the day of exam. On the day of exam, your exam will be on a computer. You will be given just a mouse and a keyboard to enter your details, nothing else. Once you enter your details, your exam starts. You should be sitting for every mock test, give it like your main test. You'll be sitting on a chair. In front of you there is a table. On table there is a laptop or a computer. Nothing else is there. No pen, no paper, no notebook for rough work. NEET will not give you anything, so you should not have. Keep a bottle of water. That's it is required. Time your mock test. 3 hours is the time NEET gives you. Try it to do it in 2 hours 40 minutes or max 2 hours 45 minutes at home. In that also you might require one leakage break, right? So you might have to waste another 2 minutes 3 minutes on that. But as per the last year when I was giving NEET exam, when you go for a loo break and all that, when you come back again you have to do biometric, so that wastes around 3 to 4 5 minutes of your time, and this is something you need to practice. Okay, so either you sit for 3 hours consecutively without any break, or if you are taking break, reduce your 5 minutes are going to be wasted for sure, maybe more also. Third is do some sure shot exercise. Now, last days are the days when we believe we need to have some dose of, you can say, things which are going to be definitely asked in the exam, that boosts our adrenaline, that pumps up our body, and that gives a lot of confidence. Like last year, we did one series on bds2mds.com and bds2mds app. You all know myself, Dr. Amit Lall, Dr. Jasmine, and entire team who were teaching in DB, MCI, MDS experts left Dr. Bhatia Medical Coaching on 4th of February 2023. On 5th of February, when we started with our app, we did a series of only 21 days with our students, and that series was called Short Shot 250 series. What the series was all about was we gave students 250 most important topics based on what all knowledge we have, what are so many years of experience of teaching MDS aspirants. We gave them 250 topics. By every faculty we gave around 10 to 15 topics which were of high value, and even in that topic what is the most vital information we gave you all. Average was like 30 to 60 minutes of content per subject, right? So when we gave this series, we were very sure that we are going to give that vital information in last 20 days before your exam, which is very likely to come in the main paper. But we also didn't anticipate, to be very frank with you all, when we gave this content, though our heart always used to say इसमें से पेपर आएगा, but mind always used to negate it कि चलो हो सकता है 10 15 20 क्वेश्चन आ जाएंगे इसमें से in on the exam which was on 1st of March 2023. What happened was, like, when even I was giving the exam that day on 1st of March, actually I was laughing and I had tears at the same time, because almost 100 MCQs of NEET MDS 2023 came from that short series called Short Short Series 250, conducted in the month of February 2023, just 20 days before the exam. That was like giving a lot of confidence in us. It gives boost, like it like definitely boosts our morale and it boosted our own intellect. So this year, again, we are starting based on students' demand. We are starting that series on 5th of January. That is 2 days from now. It will be available on BDS2MDS app, bds2mds.com. It will be recorded content of most important topics which are very, very probable to come in the NEET MDS 2024 exam. What we will be doing is we are giving you topic subject wise content. You watch that content. Along with that, this year we have put an icing on the cake in that Sure Shot series. One is Sure Shot 2024 topics. Second is Sure Shot images, which was not there last time, right? So we have added, will be giving you more than 1,000+ images to be discussed, and definitely we hope this year we hit a jackpot by letting students be aware of more than 100 MCQs coming in NEET MDS 2024 exam. So wish you all the best. I hope you will take maximum advantage of all the things which you have been doing all through the year. Wish you all the very best for your NEET MDS 2024 exam. I'm sure you will do wonders in the paper and it will give a nice kick to your professional career and life. Thank you. Have a great day.